Welcome to the Burn Your Student Loans Solution. My name is Mark Ostrike, and today I'm going to introduce you to a simple but very powerful solution that can help you pay off all your student loans in record time. But first, I need to introduce myself and my family to you. There I am with my wife Julie and our two sons Adam and Nick. Adam graduated from Drake University in May 2012, and Nick will graduate in 2014. I also want to give you a little bit about my background. I am currently an accountant and a CFO for an IT company, and I've been in the accounting and financial services industry for over 30 years. A few years ago, I was introduced to a financial strategy for paying off debt, and today I want to introduce you to my exclusive solution for helping graduates pay off all their student loans in as little as 2 to 3 years. With that said, let's move on to why I created this solution for our family and how you can benefit from it too. Many of you probably didn't see a recent article about student loans, but it did catch my attention. The headline read, "Student loans now exceeds $1 trillion." But what surprised me the most is the fact that student loan debt is now more than all outstanding credit card debt. And for 2012 graduates, the average amount of student loan debt a graduate carries into their working career is nearly $30,000. Because of this debt, college grads can now expect to pay off all their loans in 15 to 20 years. This is the reason why graduates coming out of college with large student loan balances are going to be forced into putting off buying homes and starting families because of their huge monthly student loan payments. Next, I want to quickly share with you a problem I have with our schools today. I personally don't believe they are teaching our kids enough about finances or how to handle the challenges of the real world. Most parents tell their children the same thing you probably were told: study hard, get good grades, and you'll be able to get a good paying job. But in reality, without the proper financial knowledge, most highly paid professionals, and yes, this includes many accountants, lawyers, and doctors, they too are getting deep into debt and finding that achieving financial independence is not a reality, but really a myth. So, how do you think this happens to highly educated people from all walks of life? To me, it's very simple. If you look at hardworking individuals in today's families, the majority of them are on a similar path. They went to college, and by their parents' urging, they got good grades. Upon graduation from college, they sooner or later found jobs. Then couples meet, marry, and start families. But long before their marriage, these individuals rack up tens of thousands of dollars in student loans. Then, when they finally secure a full-time job, they are bombarded with credit offers like no money down cars, credit cards, signature loans to use for anything they want. And since they have good paying jobs, they buy the cars, expensive clothes, go on exotic vacations, and they spend, spend, and spend. And once this debt cycle starts, the sad thing for most, it never ends. You see, without the proper financial training and with the debt couples bring into marriages, most don't realize it, but the credit system is really their enemy. In fact, because of the easy credit they were granted, most are now deep into debt, and almost all will never have a chance of achieving financial freedom. As a college grad, the above scenario may seem more like a fantasy to you than reality, but the sad thing is, there are still many graduates that get married early. They start out with their student loans and other debt, and it's literally stealing their financial security without them even knowing it. So enough with the problem. I have some very good news for you. There's still a way out of the debt, and right now I'm going to explain how you can do it. The secret to financial freedom is to own assets versus liabilities. As I learned from Robert Kiyosaki when I read his best-selling book titled Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he states the number one rule for achieving financial success is, and I quote, "The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. The rich acquire assets or income-producing businesses, and if you want to be rich, this is all you need to know. So the problem is, most people have their assets versus liabilities turned backwards. They get a good job, then they get into debt buying luxuries or depreciating assets, and then they have to work to pay their liabilities. What most people fail to learn, it's not how much money you make, but it's how much you keep. The more money you can keep after all your bills are paid, the faster you can eliminate all your debts and become financially free. The first step to paying off all your student loans quickly is to have an asset you can tap into to help you get out of debt. So what do you think is the best asset to own? Well, for the average college graduate, the number one asset to own is an income-producing small business. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go out and borrow more money to buy a franchise or a small business. You'll quickly see through my 27 years of research and experience, I have finally found the perfect business, and you can utilize it as part of the Burn Your Student Loans solution. Now, you may not realize it, but for the majority of college graduates, you're not going to get rich by working for someone else. Those who are getting rich are the ones who own the businesses. The easiest and least expensive way to own a business is to start a home-based business as an independent representative for an established company. It's safe to say that for most college grads, they've never ventured out into the world of home-based businesses. Well, let me tell you, it can be a very, very tough market to succeed in. I have been involved in business for over 27 years. Needless to say, I have made money and lost money in my quest to find the perfect home-based business. I've tried franchising, dealerships, distributorships, network marketing, forex investing, just to name a few. But I need to tell you that over 95% of those who test the waters of home-based entrepreneurship, without the proper training and support, they don't make any money and quit. They just go back to being an employee or a slave to someone else's business and help those businesses and those business owners get rich. But what if? What if you can earn an income from a home-based business that was easy, simple, and fun? Anybody can do it because all you need is a computer and the internet, doesn't require you to sell anything, allows you to start earning cash daily from day one, and allows you to create a steadily increasing daily cash flow so that you can pay off all your student loans in 2 to 3 years. The only way to pay off all your loans quickly is to make more money than you spend. A home-based business is the catalyst to get you the income to start the debt elimination plan I'll describe to you a little bit later. Now, I could go on and on why this home-based business is different from all other home-based businesses, but my 27 years of research has not turned up a simpler and a more generous opportunity than the one you're going to be presented with today. Before you discount the idea of owning a home-based business as your way to pay off all your student loans, I urge you to contact the person who referred you to this website for some insider secrets that very few people realize about this opportunity. Why? Because there is not another system available today that will allow you to create the necessary income to help you pay off all your student loans in 2 to 3 years or less. So, to learn more about the best home-based business I have found in my 27 years of research, please take a few minutes now to watch the short overview on what I'm calling the best home-based business for busy college grads. The link to this online presentation is posted below, and it's titled www.yougetpaidtoadvertise.com. Now, after you view this presentation, please watch my second video below, which explains how this home-based business and my debt elimination solution work synergistically together. Okay, with that said, click on the link below to find out how you can get paid to advertise.